Organics Ocean Magnesium Glycinate, popping up all over the place lately. Health blogs, wellness Instagrams, maybe even on Amazon's bestseller list. It's got that sleek, earthy branding that screams premium wellness, and the promises are pretty big. Better sleep, less stress, muscle cramp relief. Sounds like a dream, right? But is it actually legit or just another overhyped supplement? Let's start with what it gets right. First off, Organics Ocean is sold on big-name platforms like Amazon and Walmart. That's already a decent sign. It's not some sketchy website selling pills from who knows where. These platforms have standards, so just being listed there adds a little legitimacy. The company also claims it's one of the most searched magnesium supplements of 2025, and that they're FDA-registered and follow GMP, good manufacturing practice standards. They even publish third-party lab test results, which is actually a big deal in the supplement world. Not many brands do that, and it shows they're at least trying to be transparent. But not everything checks out so smoothly. One thing that raised an eyebrow for me was their claim of being featured on big media outlets like Fox and ABC. Sounds impressive, but I couldn't find any actual evidence of those features. No links, no mentions, nothing to prove it. That kind of name-dropping without proof feels a little fishy. Then there are their purity claims. They say their magnesium is 6 times purer and contains 46 times fewer heavy metals than other brands. That sounds amazing, but where's the data? They don't show any side-by-side comparisons, and without that, it just comes off like fancy marketing rather than solid science. Now let's get into the reviews. On their website, everything looks a little too perfect. Tons of glowing reviews, over 800 of them. But when I checked Trustpilot, not a single review. That's a bit weird, right? However, on Amazon, things look more legit. The product has a 4.5-star rating with nearly 2,500 reviews. That's actually a great sign and adds credibility. Looking at what users are saying, some people genuinely love this supplement. One person said it helped them sleep better, recover faster from workouts, and didn't upset their stomach. They did mention a slight aftertaste if taken without food, but overall, they thought it was high-quality stuff. Another user mentioned they've already repurchased it, saying it improved their mood and sleep, and they liked the added zinc for better absorption. So far, so good. But not everyone had a great experience. One reviewer said they started getting itchy soles at night, something they blamed on the zinc in the formula. Once they switched back to their old brand without zinc, the issue disappeared. Another user reported that their leg cramps actually came back after taking this for a few days, which is the opposite of what they expected. They ended up tossing the bottle and going back to their old brand. So is Organics Ocean Magnesium Glycinate the real deal? Overall, I'd say yes. It seems like a legit supplement, especially since it's on trusted platforms, claims GMP compliance, and has strong reviews on Amazon. But there are still some things to be cautious about, like the unverified media mentions and the lack of transparency around those big purity claims. And while lots of people love it, it clearly doesn't work the same for everyone. So if you're thinking about trying it, just weigh the pros and cons and maybe start with one bottle to see how your body responds. That's it for today. Let me know in the comments. Have you tried Organics Ocean or another magnesium supplement? What was your experience like? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who might be considering it. Catch you in the next one.